Politicians have become increasingly obsessed with appealing to voters. They craft their entire image with the goal of maximizing appeal to voters. It comes off as dishonest, artificial, and unnatural. And of course it does. It is dishonest, artificial, and unnatural. There is a great irony at play here. The obsession with appealing to voters is unappealing to voters. Voters do not want to elect a soulless husk of a human being that modifies its appearance to their desires. Being overly concerned with one's electability makes one less electable. Mainstream politicians have been consumed by an obsession with trying to appeal to voters. They abandon their values. They become amoral husks of human beings. We spend too much time overanalyzing voters. Perhaps we need to accept that we cannot fully understand voters. Perhaps we need to accept that overanalyzing voters can be counterproductive. Perhaps we need to accept that the most appealing candidate is often the one who is less interested in being appealing. This is not an uncommon truth. Who is more likable? A man who is obsessed with being liked, or a man who does not care what others think of him? The answer is of course the latter. We like people who don't care about being appealing. This ultimate irony. The less you care about appealing to people, the more appealing they may find you. Look at Trump. Trump comes off as someone who does not particularly care about being liked. He is mean, he is aggressive, he is vicious, he is rude, he is stupid, he is detestable. And he just won a massive election victory. Because people are sick of dishonest politicians who don't believe in anything and desperately chase their vote. Of course, Trump is not some virtuous, principled man. But he does come across as someone who does not care about being liked. He embraces the hate of his enemies. People find this refreshing in a world of politicians who are desperate to be liked. And of course they do. Perhaps the best way to appeal to voters is by not trying to appeal to them so much. Perhaps being less desperate for approval can increase one's approval. Perhaps being obsessed with being liked hurts one's popularity. These are very important things to think about, and very ironic things to think about. The voters don't like to be overanalyzed. Or is this conclusion itself a piece of excessive analysis? A politician who doesn't care what people think, an authentic, strong individual in a world of power-hungry shapeshifters. We will only be victorious if we learn from these realities.